Hi, this is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me today for our daily Oracle and Tarot card reading. And today's reading will be the weekend reading, and it's going to be for Friday, August 5th, Saturday, August 6th, and Sunday, August 7th. And we're using the Ask Your Guides Oracle deck today by Sonia Choquette. And let's get started with the reading. As I shuffle the deck, I'm asking all light beings, angels, and God, please relay the message in each share of my viewers for the highest good of all. And we have despair. And we have self-control. And lastly, we have restriction. Very interesting. Okay, so somebody's feeling very sad. They're feeling this despair. Maybe they've done everything they could about a situation and nothing is improving. Maybe they've done everything they could to make a relationship work out and it's just not happening. You know, our life isn't always sunshine and rainbows. We take the good with the bad. But no matter how dark and desperate and helpless or hopeless you feel, there is always hope. Okay? It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel feelings of despair. We're human. Okay? But it doesn't stay dark for long. Sometimes it has to get darkest before the dawn. And sometimes we have to go through these really dark, painful situations that we can't figure out why or what good could possibly come of it. But truly, it's going to teach you a lesson, and in the end, it will make sense. Someday you will realize that you had to go through something like this in order to become something better. And then we have self-control. And we have this beautiful green card, and this person here is sitting in the lotus position, and then there's a person in the center as well. And there are people standing around with their arms in the air. And to me, this is a card of self-discipline. Okay, this is a card of getting your life in order. This is a card of whatever you put your mind to, you could achieve it through self-control. Okay, and we're not going to be successful, like I said, with everything that we take a stab at. There's going to be times we're going to fail, but we're going to learn the lessons from it. So it's not a waste of time. But someone out there needs to exercise a little bit more self-control. Maybe we've been allowing people to take advantage of us, and we need to put an end to that. Maybe we're eating too much, drinking too much, not taking on the responsibilities that we should as adults. Something in our life needs to be examined, and we need to have some self-control over that situation, because without self-control, it's going to lead to something that you do not want. Okay? If we overeat, we're going to become overweight. If we overspend, we're going to become in debt. If we overthink things or overdo anything physically or mentally, we're going to become ill. So think about what in your life needs to be controlled more, and practice some sense of self-control, and maybe through meditation like this. Okay, it will give you more self-control, especially over your mind, and maybe it will calm you more, where maybe the activities that you participate in, okay, are going to be a little bit more softened than the hectic pace that maybe you're putting yourself through. And then the last card is restriction, and of course it's a person here in the middle, and they have a padlock on their head. Somebody out there is thinking restrictive, negative thoughts. They're in their own self-imprisonment, okay? And they're being imprisoned by the thoughts that they think, okay? This mind isn't thinking freely, it's locked up. There's a chain on it. There's a chain around the mind, okay? And then you have these little cherubs up here. But the cherubs can't seem to get the message. These angels can't seem to get the message to this person, because this person is overwhelmed with negative thoughts, maybe stubbornness, maybe refusing to open up. Okay? Maybe they're just so fixed in their position about something that it's working against them. You need to open your mind. You need to believe that anything and everything is possible. We can't label ourselves anymore, okay? Because we're not the same person from day to day, week to week, year to year. But it all starts with an open mind. So before we start judging things or believing things are negative or labeling them as such, we need to open our minds, okay? Because a closed mind like this is a self-imposed prison. Because some people, okay, and including myself, sometimes start believing that their thoughts are reality. And it isn't. Your life and your whole perspective on everything begins with the thoughts you think. So examine what kind of thoughts you're telling yourself. Okay, are you negative self-talk all the time? Okay, or are you positive talk? Okay, what is imprisoning you? Because you know what? It's probably nothing in the physical world. It's probably the thoughts that you're thinking. So if you want to change your life, you need to change the thoughts you think. And your perspective on life will align with those. So negative thoughts, you can have a negative life. Positive thoughts, you can have a positive life. And again, it's more than just positive thinking. You need to also back things up with positive action. So we could sit around all day with just think positive. And you know how I hate that. So examine your thoughts every day. Okay? Find out where your mind is going. Is it dwelling in the past? Because that's not good. You dwell in the past, it's going to lead to depression. Are you thinking too far ahead, okay, into the future? That's going to cause anxiety. Try to be in the present moment, but monitor your thoughts. And as soon as you find yourself in a negative thought, stop thinking it. Because if you allow it, it will snowball into something bigger. And before you know, you're going to have a full-blown thought attack. So keep an eye on your thoughts throughout the day and every day. If you've enjoyed this reading, please subscribe to my channel because I will be back.